there's less than 80 days and way too many things to do. Wow, that wasn't great. Oh, I'm pulling a Tebe. I didn't realize I had this in my ear. So, cue the anxiety. I am picking up my wedding dress right now. Yo, freaking low. Okay, sneak peek. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So if you are new here, my name is Brielle. Today's video, it's gonna be kind of a Mod Podge of things. So, as you guys know, we are getting married literally in less than 80 days now, so cue the anxiety. Right now, I'm currently sitting in the Goodwill parking lot, and we are gonna go thrifting for some wedding things. So here are the things I'm looking for today. I'm looking for some vases for centerpieces on the tables. Okay, pause this whole list thing. Go away for a second. I cannot decide. I cannot decide if I'm going to pay a florist or if I'm going to order like a dried pampas grass. I don't think it's dried. I think it's just pampas grass. Dried flowers and stuff from Amazon or Etsy or wherever, or if I'm going to hire a florist because they're either ghosting me and not responding, rude, or they have minimums that are like $3,000. I'm having a small 80-person guest wedding. I don't want to spend $3,000 on flowers, so I'm leaning towards doing it myself. So today I am looking for vases. So we have 10 tables for guests. I'm looking for a runner for the aisle. I don't think I'm going to find that here. I think I'm going to have to rent it. A tiered dessert display because we're doing crumble cookies as the dessert rather than cake. Neither of us really like cake. We're doing the mini and we're doing 3 per person. So I think that comes out to like 260, 290, because they're like 98 cents a piece. We'll talk all of like the planning things and what I've done and what I still have to do later. I'm just word vomiting it all to you now. And then there's one other thing. Oh, little like vintage photo frames that I'm going to take printouts for the bar. So this is kind of like what I'm thinking. At least 2 of those, one on each side of the bar. Now that I just word vomited to you, let's go thrifting. So, stop number 1, I'll do a huge haul at the end, but I found some vases, and then I found like kind of like a more unique vase, and I told Taylor, I was like, oh, do you like this one? He goes, yeah, get it. And I was like, okay, perfect, I'll just use it on one of the tables. And he goes, no, I want it for our house. So apparently we now have like some cool green carafe. I'll show you later. So I didn't find any photo frames or dessert trays, so let's go to the next one. Well, that one was kind of a bust. As I was like shopping around, there might have been a bust happening. Is that what you'd call it? When like someone was caught stealing or doing something criminal, a bust. I don't know. There was a security guard that came out, a worker that came out, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave. So I quickly bought my vase. I should have just left it, but it was very cute. I quickly bought my vase and headed out. I am the worst at this. I don't remember the last time I ate. I think it was at like 11 this morning. I ate breakfast or noon, or not breakfast, lunch. And now it is 7 p.m. and I'm starving. I already talked to you guys about this. I think maybe even in the last vlog, but the poppy seed salad is back at Panera. It is seasonal. It is delicious. It is expensive. I honestly was planning on getting canes, but I already have a little bit of a stomach ache. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that to myself. What sucks even more is the fact that this is double the price of canes. Don't love that. Eating healthy, a salad, yes. Sorry about this lighting too. The Kardashian way, if you know, you know. I am just sitting in my car. I'm gonna watch Tara Michelle's vlog and eat my food. I want to see what paint I have at home before I like go out and buy paint. I'm thinking all of them like a cream, maybe like a light terracotta. Taylor's gonna kill me. And maybe do that like 2020 trend where you take baking soda I don't know. We'll have to see. There's less than 80 days and way too many things to do. So it's the very next day. I thought we would sit and chat over some coffee and talk all wedding planning things that I've done so far, what I still have left to do, and I need your advice if you've been a bride in the past, or I guess I can say if you're married. But let's start with this haul from the stuff I got from Goodwill. So the very first Goodwill store was definitely more successful than the second. I ended up spending around $14. I'll start with the one that Taylor was like, yeah, you should for sure get that. And I thought he meant for a centerpiece for our wedding and was excited, but no, he wants it for our house, which I kind of agree. It's pretty cool. Just kidding. That's not it. So this one was $2.99 and it's like a carafe, because it has like that lip here. But I thought if we had like a bouquet of flowers sticking out of it, that it would kind of cover that up. I think it's really cool. So we're gonna keep it to whenever we have guests. Put water, wine, whatever in. So all these vases are different sizes and shapes because I thought that would be cool to have each one be different and unique. Starting with this one, I think this one actually is like a wine carafe, and this one was $2.99. And then these next couple are more traditional vases. So there's this one. I have similar styles. Let me show you. I think I thrifted this during 2020. I flipped it by just painting it this terracotta color, which was a lot of mixing different paints till I found this color. I mean, that one's pretty big to put on I was like, maybe I should just use this. But that one's pretty big to put on a table. I like this color. We'll see if Taylor lets me paint all of these this color. Otherwise, I was thinking kind of more of just like a cream. But this one was $1.99. I did go on my Instagram stories and ask you guys if I should make this purchase. And it's this cute little vintage Old Navy tee. I got this vase, which was $1.99. And then this vase, which was $1.99. So they all kind of have a similar look, but they're all unique. Wow, that wasn't great. And then the last two I got. This one is very unique. Obviously, I'm going to paint it. I'm not going to keep it this crackled pink look. This one was the most expensive one. This one was $3.99. And then this one is definitely different than the rest. It kind of looks like one that would be used in like a terrarium or something like that. I did back in 2020 wait, it's in my bathroom. Let me just show you. Okay, always honest with you. She is a little dusty. She needs a little wipe down. But if you see like these little dots, those were just like gems that I found at Hobby Lobby, I think. And then I spray painted it. So that is pretty cute as well. Maybe, I mean, I could even, why don't I just use vases that I have around my house? Maybe do something like that on this one to kind of make it pop more and make it unique. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see for a DIY video, I guess. So that is what I got at Goodwill this time. I'm going to be thrifting a lot during this whole wedding planning process because I am I'm not a penny pincher, but you want to save money because weddings are expensive. Let's talk about it. So far, everything that I for sure have booked and in line, it's not a lot of things if I'm being completely honest. We have the venue booked, as you guys have seen in multiple videos. I picked out my dress, and that is actually something we're gonna do today, is we're gonna go pick up my dress. My dress came in on Wednesday, but stay-at-home mom probs, I didn't have time to go pick it up until today. The guest list is complete. I believe we still have 9 people that we can invite because we're doing an 80-person wedding. We'll figure it out, but guest list and actually the seating chart is complete. Let me actually show you guys how I did the seating chart because I had a few people online on Instagram ask me how I did this. So if you have an iPad, what I did is I have the app called Procreate. Cool. Real life. It's dead. So this is what I did. I have the app called Procreate. That's what a lot of like graphic designers and like digital artists use. I believe it's like $10 one-time fee. I was lucky enough that my venue actually like makes the layout for me. So we discussed how we wanted the tables arranged and then she sent me a copy of it. So I actually just took a screenshot of the picture that she sent me, uploaded it into this app, Procreate, and then I just used my Apple Pencil and like wrote everyone's names down in the seats. So we are not doing a bridal party. That's something I think I've like briefly touched on here and there, but we just decided not to do a bridal party. Oh, I'm pulling a Tay-Bay. I didn't realize I had this in my ear. When we booked our original venue, it was such a small space that we're like, okay, if we do a bridal party of like 4 or 5, the space is gonna kind of look empty. So we just decided not to do a bridal party. With that being said, when it comes to the head table, which is where like the bride and the groom and the bridal party would sit, we are doing what's called a sweethearts table. So it's just going to be Taylor and I, which I think is great and intimate because it's going to get overwhelming. And I think that's a big tip that I've seen online and on Bride Talk on TikTok, is that you need to find a moment where it can be just you two. So I think doing just a sweethearts table is going to be awesome for that. Something else I need to do, which maybe I'll put it in today's vlog, we will see what I have time for. I need to pick out some shoes. So I have looked all over online for like what type of style I want, and honestly I just want like here's a photo of like what I'm looking for. Taylor and I think are like an inch off. Like I am like 5'6.5", maybe 5'7", and he is like 5'7.5". I don't want to be like towering over him, so I need to find like a small heel because I also don't want to wear flats. I did have so many people message me on Instagram being like, actually I just wore my Converse, which I love, but it makes me think of the Demi Lovato song, like, who says I can't wear my Converse with my dress? Well, baby, that's just me. You know what I'm talking about? We have a food truck picked out. Now, we are still, like, writing the contract up for that, and then the food truck is also supplying the bartender, which is awesome. So how it's going to work at our wedding is it is going to be technically an open bar. What the venue requires is just that you have someone that has a license come and bartend. So we're not gonna have just like a big like cooler full of drinks that anyone can grab from. There will be a bartender that was hired, and then we will supply all the alcohol, if that makes sense. We have an officiant booked. So fun story, the officiant is actually someone that I did theater with back in middle school. And what was really important to us that our officiant was also someone who's religious, someone who can bring like God into the ceremony. The show that we did together was Annie. I was Annie and she was Grace. Grace like takes care of Annie and is very nurturing and older and wiser, and now she's going to marry us. I just think that's like the coolest full circle moment. Wedding gift registry. Now, Taylor and I have been living together for the past 5 years. So everything that we would need, we already have. Like, yes, it would be great to upgrade our plates and our silverware and stuff like that, but it's not really a necessity. We are fine with what we have, and down the road, hopefully we will upgrade those things, but it's not a necessity right now. So what we decided to do instead was a fund. We're going back and forth on whether we wanted to do a honeymoon fund or if we wanted to do a new house fund. And in all honesty, in this market, any penny, any dime could help. So that's what we decided to do, is to make a new house fund. Okay, cool. That's pretty much all we have. All we have done. Now let me just kind of word vomit out everything else I think we need to do, and then I need your guys' help. Photography, videography, I still have to sign the contract for, but we do have that picked out as well. Our friend Slav, all of our big like family things, like maternity photos with Grayson, our pregnancy announcement with Riser, like he's shot it all, and there truly isn't anyone else that I would trust and want more than Slav to be there. We did want to book a photo booth. If you watched my friend's wedding vlog back in October, she had a photo booth there that I absolutely loved. So we are hoping, and they are available, again, just signing contracts. So pretty much all those things are done. You just have to go into the contracts with. Okay, we're back. My memory card was full. Our location does not allow sparklers or anything like that, so we have to plan some sort of exit. So if you guys have any tips, please let me know, because sparkler exits are like, oh, so dreamy, so beautiful. Taylor was thinking maybe doing like string lights and have everyone hold up string lights, and that would still maybe look cool. Let me know what you guys did if you weren't able to have sparklers. We also cannot have confetti. It's not allowed. Rehearsal dinner, still have to plan. Playlist, we have to plan. A marriage license, oh my gosh, we have to pick witnesses. Vows. Hair and makeup, I did decide I'll wait until the day of to show you that. My little sister, thankfully, is a phenomenal like hairstylist, makeup artist, so she's gonna be helping me that day. A neon sign company is working with me. I'm making TikToks, so they are creating a sign with me. I'm so excited about that. I'll be sure to share it with you here too, but might as well follow me on TikTok. I post daily TikToks. I don't know. Let me know if I'm forgetting something. But if I have time today, here is me picking up my outfit and picking out some shoes. I am picking up my wedding dress right now. I am so excited. I'm excited to see it. I can't wait to see how it fits. I don't know how I'm gonna try it on because obviously I live in a house this big with my fiance and my 2 children. So not sure where I'm gonna try it on where it's not going to draw attention or someone trying to peek. Because we all know moms can't even go to the bathroom by themselves. Maybe they'll let me try it on in there. I don't think so, because they specifically said that I would have to schedule something like during the day next week, and I don't have time for that. I get 1 day a week to do my stuff, and that is today. Do I bring my camera? Is that awkward? I'm gonna bring my camera. Yo freaking low. What's your name? Brielle. Okay, perfect. Right, Brielle. Here is your gorgeous dress. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. The bag is secured, and she is long. Okay, sneak peek. This is the material. That's all you get to see. What a beautiful wedding. It is hot. So I'm gonna turn this off so you can hear me, but holy crap. It is spicy. Cute. Okay, so here's what happened with the shoes. So we started off with these ones. They're white. They were so comfortable, you guys. It literally felt like I was walking on clouds. But they were a little heinous. I can admit, they weren't very cute. They were a little out there, right? A little like Pillsbury Doughboy or that Tires guy. A little marshmallowy, right? I didn't get those, even though they were super, super comfortable. So then there was 2 different pairs. There was a tan pair that was like really glossy and shiny. And then there was a white pair that had a little bit of gloss to them, but it was like a crocodile pattern, which I didn't love. But on and from afar, they were super cute. They were a little too high, and Taylor and I are like an inch height difference, and I don't want to be towering over him on our wedding day. The suede ones were really pretty. My only complaint was the fact that they were suede and the fact that the strap doesn't go tight enough around my ankle. Like my ankle is just like too small. But I ended up getting those. Do I show you right now as I'm driving? You guys, don't tell my parents, okay, that I'm doing this. This is not safe. But these are them. Okay, and those were not all of the options, but they were like what I narrowed down to the top 3. So those are the shoes I got. I'm gonna try them on at home to make sure that the height difference with Taylor and I is not too drastic. They were 20% off, so I got them for they were $27 after the 20% off. Okay, my battery is dead, goodbye. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I post new videos every Saturday. I hope you guys have a very blessed week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.